idea of hosting or making a bid for the World Cup was placed in the context of the overall search after 1990 as to the kind of South Africa that we wanted to create.
The dream was very much alive when the South African delegation left Johannesburg for Zurich, convinced they would be awarded the honour of hosting FIFA's 2006 World Cup. But all along,
because we had worked very hard.
When we lost our first bid, we did not lose hope.
I think what makes football so popular in Africa, I think it's the #1 sport. And you know, when we grew up, we used to play football barefooted on the dusty streets, and I think that's where the passion, the love began.
It seems quite extraordinary now, but the journey to the World Cup of 2010 actually began in the 1960s amid the harsh, brutal environment of Robben Island, South Africa's version of Alcatraz, where Nelson Mandela and his anti-apartheid activists were imprisoned. In the cells, the prisoners began reminiscing about the days when they indulged in their favourite passion, playing football.
We just kicked a round cloth around, or an object that also accepted the award with humility and with pride.
Perhaps the most amazing transformation in the whole of South African history came within 2 years of democracy being achieved. In a previously fractured nation, sport played an absolutely invaluable role in breaking down barriers. Nelson Mandela's vision saw the nation inspiring the Springboks to win the 1995 Rugby World Cup.
Like 45 million people supporting you outside.
You feel so proud, you know, your eyes well up with tears, you get so focused, and you will be prepared to run through every wall to, you know, to do the best for South Africa and for Madiba.
Sport does not have any borders. It does not have any racial complexities, because sport is what we call a non-verbal language, and we can use sport to unite.
What impact that it made, you know, but for us in the field of play, you know, it was such a great achievement. You know, it was just, it brought us together.
South Africa! Ons het blyde op ons skoene. Ons maak protest om Williams vrek vandag. Ons het
Everybody for the first time became world champions and proud to, you know, proud to be South African. So that was incredibly powerful.
We did it, Madiba's boys!
I paid 1,000 rands for the ticket. For the three of us, we paid 3,000. Worth every cent, worth every cent.
I'm so proud.
Giving up was not an option. We had to go back, we had to pursue it again, we had to work hard again, we had to try again. And this is in the DNA of South Africans.
And in our own way, we forced FIFA to begin to embark on that rotation.
Greater trepidation that South Africa's footballing hierarchy again awaited their fate in a tension-packed room.
The announcement was supposed to be made at 12 o'clock. There was a delay. Archbishop Tutu called everybody in the room, in the holding room, the South African delegation, that we must pray. Desmond Tutu gave instructions to God, that God, you must give this to South Africa.
I discover it with you. Connu? The 2010 FIFA World Cup will be organized in South Africa.
When Blatter said South Africa, I stood there motionless. And then he came, he hugged me. There would be tears, I had to be strong. But again, it was mission accomplished.
Well, I feel like a young man of 50.
I wish I was there. I felt like crying, but you never cry in front of your teammates. But it was a great achievement for us.
The announcement that the country
from national government, provincial and local government, the whole cities, their commitment and incredible contribution and energy was unparalleled in any of the World Cups that I have seen or worked in.
The economic legacy clearly is that over 130,000 people had jobs in the construction process of this whole project. Secondly, that you have now infrastructure that's here for another generation. Thirdly, that it gives us greater productivity as an economy because things can happen more efficiently as a result of much of the infrastructure, apart from the stadia, that we've actually invested in.
But the rest of the world was still sceptical. International media organisations were prophets of doom and gloom with prophecies of violent crime.
FIFA is a very demanding organization, right? They want nothing but the very best. We had to produce fields that rivals the Arsenals of the world, Manchester Uniteds of the world. We had to use foreign grasses, mainly from Europe and the northern parts of America. That is what FIFA wants, and there's a reason for that grass. It's playability and aesthetics. So we took this cool season grass that's not even conducive to growing in our own country, brought it to our country, right, adapted it to our country and showcased the world this magnificent playing surface that was for true fast playing football.
I walked into